Do you need to celebrate yourself even when you had a small win? Do you want to take action on your goals? If yes, you're in the right place. Because in these 3 video series, I'm going to teach you how I did it and how you can too. But remember, this is a very important topic, so if you want to get results, you need to be fully present and actively listening to the next 9 to 10 minutes. Hey beautiful internet friends, I'm 𝙤𝙩'𝙨. Welcome back to my channel and this new video series that will help you take action on your goals. I know so many people that want to change their life and change themselves to be a better version of themselves, but they don't exactly know where to start. And my purpose is to help you and show you this roadmap to follow and hopefully take action on your goals. We are in the last part of this series and I cannot tell you which one of these is more important than the other one. All of them are important and they all need to be done for you to take action. So in this one, we talk about a system that you need to create for yourself after you've started doing all the things that you need to do every day. You have a goal, you break it down into small steps, and you do certain things every day to reach that big goal. This is what everyone tells you to do, but what they don't tell you is you will struggle after 1 week of doing this. I think I know this better than everyone because it is bloody important to keep up the joy, the love, and the passion and discipline. Just like we talked in the previous video that motivation is not going to serve you every day and you need something stronger. And in this one, I'm here to say that if you don't reward yourself and celebrate yourself for the small wins you have every day, you're not going to be consistent. And take it from someone who is suffering from this severely and is trying to heal herself, aka me, and yeah, so let's just get into it, shall we? Have you heard of a dopamine reward system? Yes? No? Tell me in the comments, is it a yes or no for you? If you don't know what that is, we need to know that what dopamine is and what's the difference between dopamine and serotonin and what is the science behind this and why we use this system. Okay, dopamine is a chemical in your brain and most of us think that it is the feel-good chemical, like when you work out and you feel really good after that, but it's actually the motivation chemical. You feel good when it is released, but it also takes your focus and puts it externally. What does that mean? Okay, compare dopamine with serotonin, that is the gratefulness chemical. You feel good, you feel happy with what you have right now, and then you put your focus on other things, like when you set a goal and you plan to do this and this and this, and then you feel excited, you feel hyped, and you're so pumped to get this and achieve that goal. And that is dopamine, which is motivation and it is focused on the external things, and serotonin is all about gratefulness in what you have now. So you get what dopamine is and how it works, and now let's talk about why we want to use dopamine. First of all, it's a free chemical in our brain and all of us have it and you can access it just with some simple tricks. And the other reason is that all the most successful CEOs and athletes have been using this system. Maybe they didn't know that they are using such system, but they were using it. So here's how it's created. You've seen people saying, oh, I'm not going to celebrate myself till I make my first million or I'm the best in my industry. But what they're missing with this mindset is that it takes a lot of time to be a millionaire, because that's a freaking big goal. But what you want to do is to attach those rewards and celebrations to each part of the process and the journey. We want to attach those celebrations and rewards to the small tasks we do every day to reach that big goal, to be a millionaire. Not doing this is a mistake that probably everyone does, and I'm guilty of doing it as well, and I am really working on it in the new set of belief system that I'm creating for myself, which by the way, I'm doing this with Mindspo again, yeah. Aren't they amazing? And the interesting part is that I've seen people using this system literally everywhere. Even in creating this new belief system, you want to observe and notice every evidence and little sign of that new beliefs in your everyday life, and you want to reward yourself with observing them. Okay, yeah, I got it. You know how important it is, and you just want to create it for yourself now. Pretty simple. You just need to celebrate yourself and reward yourself after a small win every day with something that is a reward to you, because the reward is subjective and is totally depends on you, what you want to set as your reward. It could be a piece of chocolate, or a telephone call with a friend, or just a celebration, a moment of celebration with yourself, like saying like, good job, well done doing that, you're great. And if I want to give you an example, it would be the beginning of lockdown. I started working out with Lily. As some of you might know, I'm obsessed with her, and now I get it why I am so addicted to working out, showing up every day. And that's because the energy, the smile, and all the motivational talks, and then her puppy, all of that was a reward for me to show up every day, even when I knew that my butt is going to be kicked so hard. But I was so pumped to show up every day because I loved that reward. I loved it that we had the moment to celebrate ourselves after each workout. The selfies that we took and tag her in our stories, and the energy we got from other members in the community. So there was no chocolate and candy involved. It was all about those moments of, little moments of celebration. And all of that was attached to the process of feeling good, looking great, being confident, and saying to yourself, well done, you did it. You are a day closer to the end of this weekly challenge. And that was the best rewarding system for me to continuously show up for the workouts. You've heard this saying multiple times that it's not about the destination, it's all about the journey. But they don't tell you how to enjoy the journey. But if you're here, you now know how to enjoy the journey. So in my fitness journey or YouTube journey, when I realized that it's not about the abs or the number on the scale or the 100k subscribers, all the struggling and all the suffering moments turn into little sweet moments. So as you know, with my fitness journey, I was lucky to find Lily and learn this system unconsciously. But with my YouTube journey, it all started when I started to set different goals for myself and for my channel. It went from getting 50 views to publishing 10 videos each month. By the way, I really hope I get more than 50 views but the next time I'm watching this video. You know what would be fun? Comment down below if you're watching this video after my channel has grown and it gets more than 50 views. Let's all pray for that. Yeah. So with changing the goals, the dopamine I got from hitting the publish button for each video was my reward, and I think that's the secret behind consistency. If your goal is to make 50k this month, think about it, how much you need to make every week, and then every day, and then every hour if you're working per hour. And then, for example, after making the amount of money that you were supposed to make, reward yourself with something, because you need to be consistent to make that amount of money at the end of the month. So if you're not celebrating yourself and you're not rewarding yourself, it could be the reason that you're not staying consistent with your goals. So give yourself a snack or a candy or anything. Literally, it can be anything, and that would be the secret that everyone would ask you about. So this was the last video of this series. I hope you learned so much and you are going to take action and use these videos and tips and tricks, and make sure to check the short video before this one that is going to be published before this video. And that's all I have for you for this video, so make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell icon. That was not subscribe, that was like. Okay, so like and then subscribe and then hit the bell icon to be notified of the next video, which is going to be the self-care boundaries. Yes, I know it was supposed to be up before this series, but trust me, it was worth the wait because it's going to be freaking valuable. Yeah, and that's it. Take care, my loves. Bye.